have been men to whom justice has been more important than life itself. From these ranks come 4 men, prepared to fight valiantly on the side of justice wherever the need may be. Joined together in this cause, they are the 4 just men.
Since I started my club for the poor boys of Rome, I have tried many ways of raising money. A good cause is not enough. You must be daring and imaginative. This was a very daring idea, one of my best, I thought. Una capanna per vivere. Buongiorno Giulia.
Buongiorno signor Poccari. Oh, signor Poccari.
For the Duchessa della Riviera, room 16. Sorry.
I might have guessed.
Tell me as soon as the Duchess arrives.
Of course.
And how are the tickets going for tonight?
Sold out. We have a waiting list.
Excellent. Reserve a special table for the Duchess.
I will.
Reach for it, Buster.
Put your hands up. Kindly stay where you are.
You see, Signor Poccari, our security arrangements are foolproof.
And all you needed was a fool to prove it?
Oh, no, Signor. The camera is triggered by a plate under the carpet. An American device.
And these are the 3 gentlemen for room 10, I presume.
Mr. Connolly from New York.
Signor.
Mr. Hawkins from London.
How do you do?
And Herr Kubek from Vienna.
Freut mich sehr. Jawohl.
Thank you, Signori. You may leave. They're the private detectives representing the owners of the principal gems. The insurance companies insisted on their presence. Between you and me, they're an insult to the Questura. Where do they think we are, a nation of jewel thieves? But don't worry. I have my own men planted everywhere in the hotel.
I'm sure that will make my staff very happy. Would you mind telling me what I do if I want to go to my own safe?
This telephone is connected with room 10. Just lift the receiver and give the password, Gnocchi, and your name.
Gnocchi. Okay.
But gnocchi alla Poccari I have created specially for this occasion. With fagioli alla Francesco e pomodori ripieni. Exquisito. It could be a triumph.
On the contrary, it could be a disaster. We'll have scampi dorati instead.
No, signore, lasci fare.
Francesco, scampi dorati.
Scampi dorati.
Scampi dorati.
The Maharani of Indapur objects to the Begum leading the parade.
Tell her the decision of the committee was purely alphabetical.
The committee? What committee?
The protocol committee. Me.
Hello?
Signor Poccari?
Yes,
I want to speak to Signor Poccari. It is very important and I am very disturbed. Now I understand that Madame Nicopoulos is to go into the parade in front of me. Now this is something I will not tolerate.
Yes.
Madame Nicopoulos is dressing in front of me.
Yes, Madame Dracopoulos. I understand, Madame Dracopoulos.
And the Queen should always come first.
Dracopolis.
Yes, of course. I'll place it before the protocol committee at once. Dracopoulos demands that the finale should be the Empress Emeralds and not the All of Diamonds. She says she's wearing the emeralds as Marie Antoinette, whereas Madame Nikephoros is wearing the diamonds as Madame du Barry, who was only her father-in-law's mistress.
Tell her she's quite right. The Queen came out last, even on the guillotine. No, no more. The committee is adjourned.
The Duchessa della Riviera has arrived.
Ah, good. Benissimo.
Avanti.
Olga.
Riccardo, only you would have ordered Princess Olga roses.
Only you would have had so beautiful a rose named after you.
What a pity a woman's beauty doesn't renew itself year after year like these.
In my eyes, in your case, it does.
Oh, Riccardo. Keep your absurd compliments for silly girls young enough to have their heads turned by an old goat like you. Come and sit down. I want to talk to you. I've always felt that standing around in rooms is so modern and unromantic.
What brings you to Rome?
My children are so much older than me these days. I've no one at home to get into mischief with anymore.
And your husband?
Dear Anselmo, I love him dearly. But an occasional day away from him is like a month in the country. Now tell me, what's this ridiculous nonsense I read as I came in?
A charity ball.
A charity ball? Really, Riccardo? I used to think your hotel was the finest in Europe. I'm shocked that you should lend it for such a vulgar display.
How else could I charge a 20,000 lira ticket and have the guests supply their own cabaret?
Madame Dracopoulos, a fishmonger's wife, flaunting jewels fit only for royalty. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Her husband is hardly a fishmonger. He owns a whaling fleet. The whale is a mammal.
And so is she, to judge by her pictures.
I hope you will be my guest tonight.
Certainly not. I shall dine here. Send me up some of your delicious gnocchi alla Poccari and a bottle of champagne, and I'll try to endure my brief stay here.
May I recommend scampi dorati instead?
You may recommend what you like. I'm having gnocchi.
Excuse me. Yes? Yes. I speak to Signor Ryder. Forgive me. It's for me, from New York.
Of course.
Hello, Jeff.
Rico, Mike Franconi, the top jewel thief here, checked out of Idlewild yesterday by Comet for London. His story is that he's on a European vacation. But I've warned Manfred just in case. Right. Good luck with your fiesta. Goodbye, Rico.
Thank you, Jeff. Arrivederci. What were you saying, Olga?
That I wish to have gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi Poccari.
So be it. Gnocchi Poccari.
Hello? Oh, one moment, please. Signor Manfred from London.
Hello, Ben.
Rico, Mike Franconi was met here by Harry Crandall, seeded our #1 jewel thief by Scotland Yard. They left together by air for Paris. They should be there by now. I've called Tim Collier in case they're wanted for anything in France. The best of luck tonight. The gossip columns here are full of it, and I wish I were there. Give my regards to Julia.
Thank you, Ben. Ciao. Ciao. Mr. Manfred sends his regards. And tell Francesco to put gnocchi Poccari back on the menu.
Yes, Signor Poccari. Hello? Ah, Signor Collier. Signor Collier from Paris.
Ah. Hello, Tim. This is Riccardo. They did?
Yeah, and they took aboard a guy named Marcel Labon. According to the Sûreté, I guess he's about cabinet rank in the jewel racket. He'll be with you in a couple of hours. Right, bye-bye. Oh, and the best of Italian luck to you.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. It only remains for a Russian delegate to make it a summit conference. Get me Inspector Carpi.
Attenzione, prego. Air France annuncia l'arrivo del volo numero 272 da Parigi.
Check the room, please, gentlemen.
Okay, Harry boy. Not a microphone in sight. Any bugs, Marcel?
Not yet, Franconi.
Any objection, gentlemen, if I take the chair?
Okay, by me, Harry boy.
For the fourth member of our party. Splendid. Our colleague is already installed in the hotel and is fortunately above suspicion there. In the meantime, I have here a plan of the hotel. The Empress Emeralds are in the wall safe of the manager's office, here. Our colleague checked in at the hotel this morning with the replica emeralds and enjoys Poccari's confidence.
Is this the Poccari who's supposed to be one of the so-called four just men?
Yes. It adds quite a piquancy to the operation, don't you
How
think?
about the replica?
I can personally vouch that it will defy all but expert inspection.
So in order. At $5,000.
The method of substitution is really remarkably simple. Ah, our colleague, no doubt. Welcome, my friend.
We are police officers. We welcome you to Italy, signori, and request the pleasure of your company at the Questura. Take them away.
Oh, really? This is an outraged, civilized country. Oh, no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Signor Poccari, thanks to you and your fellow just men, we have 3 of the world's leading jewel thieves safely under lock and key. We've charged them with carrying concealed arms, and no doubt there will be passport irregularities too.
It's a great relief.
Except that I've reason to believe that there was a 4th, and that he's already in this hotel.
What?
There was a 4th place set for their meeting. They were expecting someone to join them, and they had a plan of your hotel, with this office and that safe marked on it.
I see.
You can vouch for your staff, I suppose.
Oh, absolutely. Tell me, do you know how they propose to carry out the robbery?
Unfortunately not. But I've complete confidence in our precautions.
Oh, forgive me, Riccardo. I didn't know you were engaged. Inspector Carpi, how nice to see you again.
The pleasure is mine, as always, Duchessa. I'm just leaving.
Oh, no, please stay. I have a particular favor to ask you, Signor Poccari, and it's better that you should be here. It's just the whim of an old friend. But is it possible to have a peep, just a peep, at the Empress Emeralds? They once belonged to my grandmother.
Well, I think it can be arranged. Gnocchi, Carpi.
I didn't know you were interested in cooking too, Inspector.
Only the geese of criminals, Duchessa.
Oh, how lovely they are. Even lovelier than I remember as a child. Would it be possible to try them on? Just for a moment? I'm sure Madame Procopoulos wouldn't mind. Oh, please, Inspector.
Duchessa.
Riccardo, please fasten them for me. Well, how do I look?
Like an empress.
They're very, very beautiful. I must take them off, for I want to keep them forever. Inspector, would you unfasten them for me, please?
But of course, Duchessa.
Like a child.
Thank you. There, Inspector. I am now forever in your debt. And yours too, Riccardo.
The pleasure was ours, Duchessa.
I don't know how to thank you. You've given me something to cherish to my dying day. And you've made an old friend extremely happy, Riccardo.
You're very welcome. What a woman. How can you refuse her anything? Please excuse me, Your Highness. We caught the 4th one coming up the fire escape.
Where is he?
He's on the guard in your office. He refuses to speak to anyone but you.
Excuse me, Your Highness.
I will see you later in my office when you put on the necklace for the parade. Oh, Rincino! How kind of you to call on me. How are you?
Fairly well, senor.
Will you please unlock my friend? He's an old member of my boys' club.
He's an old member from my boys' club, too. All right, release him.
Will you please leave us together?
We wait outside.
I'm sorry. It's a bad night for fire escapes. Have you some news?
When I got your message, I made a few inquiries in certain circles I know. It's the Empress Emeralds they're after.
You are sure?
Friend of a friend of mine. He's in the second-hand jewelry business, you know. He was employed to make an exact replica, which is to be substituted for the real necklace.
By whom?
I don't know, but is someone already staying in the hotel?
Tell me, where can I find this friend of your friend?
At 42 Via Vitello. Just say you're a friend of mine.
A friend of a friend?
Si.
Inspector?
It's all right. He meant no harm. Please take him away and release him officially.
Ciao, that's it.
Arrivederci, signor Riccardo.
Inspector, how many times has the safe been opened today?
Once only, for the Duchessa.
Ah, bene.
Gnocchi Poccari.
Yes, who is it?
Riccardo.
Oh, come in, Riccardo. I've had the most delicious meal, Riccardo. Have some of your delicious coffee.
Why did you do it?
Black or white?
Black, please. Why, Olga?
I was having such a wonderful time by myself. The orchestra was playing a waltz. All the men were tall, wearing beautiful uniforms. The most handsome hussar of all was just walking across the floor to ask me to dance. And then you come in and ask me silly questions.
Better I than the police. You have the emeralds, of course.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Olga.
I could fool that sweet inspector any day of the week. But I might have known I couldn't fool you, Riccardo. Yes, I have them. Who else should? But I should have so liked to have enjoyed them just a little while longer.
What am I going to do with you, Olga?
Why, hand me over to the police, of course. What else can you do? How long do you think I'll get? I'm a first offender, so they can't be too hard on me for stealing what's rightfully mine.
Have you thought of the scandal?
It's high time we had a scandal in the family. We've been getting into a groove.
Why did you let them talk you into it?
Nobody talked me into it. It was entirely my own idea. I was tempted and I couldn't resist. Right under your noses, with all your silly precautions. And the thought of the expression on that Dracopoulos woman's face when they opened the case ready for the parade and they found it empty.
You swear that's true? You were suddenly tempted and you fell.
Of course. Surely you know me well enough.
Stay here and don't say a word to anyone. I haven't much time.
Riccardo, you haven't touched your coffee. Oh, what a man. Such vitality.
You will understand, signore. I committed no offense in making a replica.
Is this what you made?
Bacco, no. This is the original. Magnifico. You have pulled off a notable coup, signore. Renzino will be green with envy.
Thank you. Not a word to the police, you understand?
What do you think I am? A law-abiding citizen?
Where have you been? The parade's nearly over.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Wonderful, Madame Dracopoulos. And you, Madame Nikopoulos.
Madame Nikopoulos, please.
Madame Nikiforos as Madame du Barry, wearing the All of Diamond.
Madame Dracopoulos.
Stay by me.
Madame
I think I need you.
as Queen Marie Antoinette, wearing the Empress Emeralds.
Go up to room 10. Switch on the alarm circuit.
But why? This safe is empty. All the jewels are...
Hurry. We haven't much time. Well, why not get what you came back for?
What do you mean?
The Empress Emeralds, of course. You pushed them into the back of the safe when you made a substitution, just now.
Don't forget I have a gun.
And we have a photograph. Help yourself, my dear fellow.
If you try to stop me, I'll shoot.
You'd better see if it contains what you want first.
Where are they? Give them to me. I warn you. I count 3. 1.
You'd be foolish to add murder to your other crimes.
It cost us a lot of money. 2. 3.
Thank you, Inspector. This was the inside guest above suspicion. And these are the real Empress Emeralds which he planned to steal. Duchessa, Inspector Carpi has something to say to you.
Oh, but I thought you'd...
Hold out your hands, please, Duchessa.
Handcuffs. Oh, no, please.
Do as he says, Olga.
Quel scandal.
With our compliments, Duchessa.
Oh,
Not a real one, I'm afraid, but an excellent replica.
oh, they're lovely. But I don't understand. Who paid for them?
Shall we say 4 rather unjust men?
Oh, Riccardo.